Alright, what's up guys and gals? It's your host with the most, Chillin on Boxing Day. It's Boxing Day, everybody. December 26th. How was everybody's Christmas? How's everybody doing? I had a pretty quiet Christmas. I think a lot of people had a quiet Christmas. But, yeah, so we're just going to chill here today on this lovely Boxing Day evening. I thought we could just chillax for a minute. We can chill. Maybe we'll jump into the VC later. Maybe we'll do some tier lists or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like we need to get some content out. Sort of idea. I feel like, you guys want a little bit of content around the holiday season, right? And I really couldn't come up with anything like on the moment, a good video idea that wouldn't take me a lot of work and a lot of time. And I have a lot of prep work to do before my wife gets here in the early morning of the 29th. So I've got other things to do, and honestly, it's easier for me to do a 2.5 hour stream than it is to make, try to make a 15-minute video these days, honestly. With nothing to just easily review, you know what I mean? It's a bit of a bitch. So, so I just figured, hey, we could jump in here, we can chat a little bit, see how was everybody's Christmas, that kind of idea, Did the pandemic, screw up your plans? I know it screwed up my New Year's Eve plans, but, it is what it is, right? But did new restrictions come down for you guys where you live? Did that kind of stuff, just let me know. And but did you still enjoy your Christmas? If your plans changed as a result, did you still enjoy your Christmas? Or whatever it is you celebrate, you know what I'm saying? Caden's in here says, 1. He's number 1. Caden feels like number 1. Shining bright for everyone. Kanye's in here says, Merry, with an A, Merry Christmas and Happy Boxing Day. Yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Boxing Day to everyone. Caden asks, what is Boxing Day? Well, Boxing Day is a European thing and a Canadian thing. The Americans don't celebrate it or recognize it, but Boxing Day has always been December 26th. It's the day after Christmas. And more traditionally, what it was if you're in the army, or if when you had servants and masters of a household, the servants and masters would switch places that day. So the gardener got to sit down in the lounge by the fire and have cognac, while the masters and the mistresses of the house went around and cooked the dinners and did that kind of stuff. And in the army, the enlisted men and the officers switched places. So your sergeants and your corporals got to act like colonels and lieutenants for a day, right? Of course, within reason of things, right? Within reason, but it was basically the day off for the for the servants. That's what it is. I think I'm explaining that correctly enough. Kanye said, I've just been chilling with the family and friends for most of my Christmas. That's wonderful. That's great. Miss said, what's up? Hey, Miss, how you doing, man? Artist is in here, says, yo, what's up, Artist? Kanye said, that pandemic didn't screw up any of my plans. That's good. As I said, for me, it screwed up. We had a plan to have about a New Year's Eve party, and it was going to be about 18, 20 strong. Right now, the restrictions came down, and I didn't agree with this. This is one thing that we did that the Nova Scotia government did that I do not agree with. On the 21st or the 22nd of December, I think it was the 21st in the afternoon, they changed the limit of 20 people per household to 10. They cut it in half 3 days before Christmas. I think that was kind of stupid, because some people weren't going to follow it anyways, and I don't think they really, yes, it's a pandemic and stuff, but if you're going to do that, you should have done that a week before. You should give people a solid few days. Don't tell them 3 days before the biggest day of the year. You know what I mean? That's just not cool. So I know there's plenty of people that probably didn't follow that 10 restriction rule. So that screwed up our New Year's Eve plans because we don't think the restrictions are going to change. So we're just not going to have a New Year's Eve party, and that's fine. But I know some people are going to ignore that because it came too late, So... But yeah, I'm glad it didn't screw up your plans. Miss said, my Christmas was good, but I might have gotten COVID from someone I saw a few days before. Seriously? Did you really? Did you do a rapid test yet? Go do a rapid test, man. Caden said, did you know that Santa Claus fights through all of Darkseid's armor just to give him a piece of coal? Wait, Did you know that Santa Claus fights through all of Darkseid's armies just to give him a piece of coal? Wow. That's going over my head, but yeah, Jesus. Miss said, I'm not feeling any symptoms. It's just a possibility. Oh, did one of the people you were in contact with test positive for COVID? Is that why you're thinking that way? If you're not feeling any symptoms, then I'm assuming that's the case. Caden said, I hate giving a COVID test. It feels like it's touching my brain. Oh, yeah. They're awful. I'm going to get dinged for saying COVID too much on this stream. But it's what the chat's saying, YouTube. It's what the chat is saying. By the way, 7 people in here, 2 likes. It's Christmas, people. Come on. Spread the love. Kanye said, sup, Misk, I'm dead currently. That man is a great necromancer, then. Miss said, well, that sucks. Yeah, that does suck. Caden said, what would happen if somebody has 10 kids plus 2 parents? Would they be arrested? No. It's up to 10 people outside of your household. So if you live in a house that has, let's just say you had 13 people living in your house, that's fine, but that means that you cannot have anybody come over. Nobody but the people that live there are allowed in the house. That's what it means. Let's see. Kanye said I got COVID like a week ago. Seriously? I tested positive and I had to go into quarantine, but eventually the symptoms went away. Well, yeah, you have to quarantine because the virus cannot apparently only survive for about 14 days. So that's the deal. So they say after 14 days, once you test negative after the 14, you can go out. I don't know where you live, Kanye. That's the restrictions we have here. Miss said, someone I saw last Saturday tested positive on Wednesday, and someone I saw on Thursday tested positive today. Oh, so you definitely need to probably go get yourself a rapid test or get yourself a test, yeah. Artist said, Bovid. With a big B. With a big B. Big B. Bovid. Yeah. But I know Misk already asked this on his stream yesterday, but what did everybody get for Christmas? I already asked how everybody's Christmas was. How's your family? How's your friends and stuff? But what did everybody get for Christmas? Me, personally, I got this beautiful sweater. Dallas Cowboys swag. Represent the team. Also, you guys will like this. My brother's girlfriend got me 2 parchment-looking poster things. This one, Dragon Ball, really, really cool. I gotta get a frame for this. This is pretty badass. It's printed on this like weird-looking brownish parchment paper. It's really cool. I gotta get a frame for this. I think it looks really badass. And the other one, ironically, she wanted to get me a couple. She said there was tons at the store, so I'm sure there was like Bleach or One Piece or something. What did she get me? And some of you guys are going to laugh. She got me My Hero Academia. Though it is a nice shot. And I don't hate My Hero Academia. I dropped it because I think the story went south. But it doesn't mean that there wasn't some great parts of My Hero Academia. And it's pretty cool to have. If I ever do a My Hero Academia discussion or whatever, if I frame it, I could put it in the background, sort of like Tekken does, switching out posters and stuff. So, anyway, pretty cool. Pretty nice of her to get me those. And she got me some hot sauce, which is nice. Some Candy Reaper sauce. It's pretty spicy. I tried it. It's pretty spicy stuff. I also got a dual pack input cordless drill and impact gun for the house. I got a nice pillow that says Feliz Navidad. That's pretty nice for my aunt. What else? I got Bailey's salted caramel Bailey's. Oh yes. We might share a glass here on stream. Just you wait. It's Boxing Day. I'm not going to work tomorrow. See, that's the thing. We get 2 days off just because we're British. So we get the 2 days off. We take the Monday off for the Christmas stat, and then we take Boxing Day off, and our work knows it. And they're like, we're British. We celebrate Boxing Day. Fuck off. I don't care if it's a stat in Canada. It's a stat to us. That's a day off. So yeah. And what was the other thing? What else did I get? I got some other stuff. I'm trying to think. I got a candle. I got a really nice candle with like a Christmas candle. I got a nice Christmas candle. Oh, I got this big thing of Hickory Farms with like some beef summer sausage and some sweet hot mustard and like really nice smoked blend cheese and that kind of stuff. I got a collection of that, so that's really nice. I get that every year and it's just so good. It tastes so good. Brother got me this sweater. I think that's it because I haven't gotten my wife's gifts yet. So, or gift, knowing her, she might have got me a lump of coal, knowing me. So. So anyways, yeah, I think that's everything I got, but let's see what the chat's saying. Let's see what the chat's saying about stuff. Kanye said, oh yes, Bovid. That must be a thing. Miss said, yeah, I'm gonna see where I can get one. Yeah, I mean, I think they offer them like everywhere here, so I don't know how it works in America. Kanye said, I didn't get a lot of stuff. My twin sister did get a crap ton of stuff. Ah, that's too bad. Caden said, who do you think is the most cocky character out of Escanor, Murata, or Aizen? Ooh, that's pretty good. The difference is Escanor backs his shit up, so does Aizen. Madara does too, to an extent. See, Escanor stayed cocky for the entire series. Madara eventually broke down. Aizen eventually broke down. He redeemed himself later, but he broke down. I think Escanor is literally the epitome of cockiness. You know, I think it's Escanor. I think it goes to Escanor, but good choices. Good top 3 choices. All top tier cocky bastards. Artist said, got AirPods. Oh, aren't those like the really good earphones? Aren't those the really good ones? And that Lego R2-D2. Yes, I saw the Lego R2-D2 in Misk's Discord. That was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Kanye said, imagine if you got an Attack on Titan poster for Christmas, and Caden's laughing. Yeah. Well, you know what the funny thing is? She got me My Hero Academia, and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool and stuff. Like, see, I didn't hide it from her. I said, yeah, I'm not the hugest fan of the series. And she said, no, I just thought it would work for your videos. You know, I know it's a popular series, you know, and stuff. So she just assumed that I made videos about it, which wasn't bad. She knew I liked my Dragon Ball and stuff. But the funny thing is she mentioned, well, I saw a Naruto one there, and I said, oh, for the love of God, don't get me Naruto. I fucking hate Naruto. She's like, oh, good, like, you know, because she was actually considering the Naruto, because she's not 100% sure which mangas I like and don't like. She just knew I like Dragon Ball, so she was sort of hesitant to get into My Hero Academia one, but she got it, and I said, you know what, and she said, well, you can return it and stuff, and I said, no, like, it's nice, and, like, I don't hate My Hero Academia. It's not like getting a Boruto poster or an Attack on Titan thing, you know what I mean? So, it's totally fine, right? I'll just buy a frame for it and stick it on the wall, like with all the others. Be all good. It was very nice for her to go out of her way and try to find that. There's apparently some weird little anime shop we have here that I've never heard of. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so anyways, to continue with our fun, we're gonna do. Why don't we do a tier list? I know we're only 13 minutes in and stuff, but I want to keep the stream happy and alive. I don't really have a whole lot to say. I'm literally too tired to figure out to be happy and jumpy about like making a like. There's nothing to review, so I'm trying to think of something to like make for a video, as I said at the beginning of the stream. And I've got video ideas, but they're gonna take time, like to edit, to work out. I would be down here all night, and I still got to do my wife's wrapping. I'm trying to get the house cleaned up before she gets here. You know, I've got other things to do, unfortunately, the next few days. And what I want to do is try to make enough time by the 28th, so where I can sit down and not stream, but like make a few small videos that I can sort of post. You know what I mean? If I could make a couple of 15-minute videos, maybe make a tier list video, like Miss did. Miss just did a Record of Ragnarok character tier list video that I watched before this. Things like that. Something that's like sort of easy to do, something simple, something easy to talk about. And if I could get a couple of videos recorded and maybe push them out, you know, while my wife's here, you know, because I go back to work for a day on the 30th. And then I'm off, but my wife just get here, and we're gonna have I'm not gonna have time for YouTube unless she's working. I'm not gonna have time for YouTube, for the next foreseeable week. So just trying to get some other stuff done. Kane said, I hope they do Gohan right in the upcoming movie. In the trailer, Gohan was wearing his Piccolo outfit, I know. And we all know what he put on that. He's ready to throw hands with anyone. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be great. Kanye said, a manga's tier list? I mean, maybe. Maybe I could do a manga tier list. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about doing something simple. Maybe just a quick character discussion or something like that. See, the problem is I like to do the lengthy character discussion videos. I like to have the right images. I like to organize my thoughts in half-decent script format. So I'm trying to think of things I can just hit record, do on the fly, and go from there. So yeah. Kanye said, do a anime villain tier list if you haven't already. I could do that. Kane said, Adam, Buddha, Jack the Ripper, and Heracles. For what? For the best? Yeah, I put Zero in there. Buddha's A tier. He's not S tier for me. I got Adam, Jack, Heracles, and Zero. That's who I've got as my 4 S tiers. And Brunhilde. Let's not forget Brun. But yeah, if I could make a couple tier list videos, that'd be pretty cool. Actually, we should just do one right now, but these ones are going to be more Christmas-based. I pulled one up that I wanted to do anyways, and I just figured, like, if I'm going to make a separate video, it would have to be, like, manga or anime or video game related. As far as stream ones go, that's more for, like, food and Christmas and that kind of stuff. Kind of said, Gohan is a character where his story ended in the middle of the series, so they just kind of left him stagnant when any idea where to progress. I hope they do him right. Once again, just for everyone's know-how, Akira Toriyama did not want to do Dragon Ball Z. And then he wanted it over after the Frieza saga. And then he wanted it over after the Cell saga. And then he wanted it over after the Buu saga. This man has been trying to kill one of the most popular animes of all time for decades. The creator has been trying to kill it. So it's not that Gohan fell off. It's that Akira Toriyama finished the story. The story had been already over like 3 times by that point, and the pinnacle was Gohan. Remember, that was the idea. It wasn't Super Saiyan 2. Gohan was he just reached a level beyond what Vegeta, Trunks, and Goku could ever do. Gohan was like Jesus, right? Like, that was the point. He had this potential since the beginning of Dragon Ball Z that had slowly been showcased here and there, and now it was finally under control, and he was the top of the universe. That was the end of the series. Goku sacrificed himself. It was supposed to be the end, but yeah. Kind of said Jack is the best Ragnarok character is what I meant to say. There's an argument for Jack. Yeah, there's an argument for Jack. See, I think there's an argument for Jack, Zero, Hercules, or Heracles, and Adam. Though I can admit that Adam probably falls out of that first. Zero and Jack have the best backstories that make them the most three-dimensional characters, but I have to give props to Heracles, not just because he's my favorite character, but he enhances Jack's character. Without Heracles, Jack is not as good a character. So, does that make Heracles a better character than Jack? No. But it means that without Heracles, so you sort of have to at least put him in the conversation when you say Jack's the best character. You know? That's just the way I've interpreted it. Yeah. Kane said, do you think Jack's mother was in the arena during his fight? I don't know. People were asking him. King of Lightning, when he was reading that, he was thinking, like, where's Jack's mother? Like, where's Jack's mom and dad? Like, where are the people he's killed? And I do find it odd that they weren't there or showcased, but maybe that was one of the things that the writer was doing, going, yeah, how are they supposed to react? Like, never mind. Like, trying not to layer it on too thick, trying not to make it too complicated. I don't know if they were there, but Caden said, and if she was, what do you think she thought of the fight? See, she had no interest in Jack. That's why they showed the one that did care, which was Anne. She cared about Jack, but the mother never truly cared about Jack. So I don't think, technically speaking, all of humanity is there. So everybody's there. but is she paying attention? I don't think her reaction and thoughts on the fight were so irrelevant. That's why she was not shown. How's that? That's where I'm going to go with it. That's what I think anyways. You guys could disagree or whatever, but yeah. All right, so we'll jump back and forth to the chat, but I think we can do a tier list. I think we can do ourselves a tier list, which is that stuff. Nope, it's right here. This is a Christmas movie tier list. So a lot of these I haven't seen, and they are missing some movies. And some of them I don't recognize, or they're too small for me to tell. So we're going to have a lot in that I haven't seen, but I just found it hilarious. Top of the nice list. Great, all right, not the best. But the ho-ho horrible, and the top of the nice list sounded pretty fun. So anyway, we'll do a tier, then we'll check with the chat. We'll do a tier, we'll check with the chat, Well, not a tier, we'll do a row. So hopefully you guys can see this. Noelle, never seen it. This is Josh and Drake. It wasn't the best. It was just a special. I haven't seen The Night Before. Apparently that's funny. 8 Crazy Nights. If I remember 8 Crazy Nights correctly, it was not the best. A Christmas Story, a classic. People love it. I never did. I've seen it many times. I never did. But in lieu of, you got to put it at least in the all right. Yeah, it's got to be middle. It's got to be C tier, B tier, whatever, because it's a Christmas Story. It's too much of a classic to just dismiss. And there are some scenes from it that I like, but I've seen it plenty of times. If I never see it again, it doesn't, Now, Charlie Brown's Christmas. Obvious. And I don't think the Garfield or the Bobby's World Christmas specials are in this list. They both belong also. The Bobby one is probably in the all right tier, but the Bobby's World, that's an older cartoon. But the Garfield's Christmas, that shit belongs in the top of the nice list. I don't believe it's on this list, but we'll get to that if it is. I didn't check everything. So this version, the Jim Carrey version of A Christmas Carol, honestly, I didn't like it at all. I don't know about you guys. I did not care for that at all. I did not care for that version of it. The Christmas Carol has been done to death way too many times, and I'm really sick of it. Not to say that newer versions haven't done some really good things, and like the whole idea, the Scrooge thing hasn't been done. It's been done to death, and sometimes it's done really well, and sometimes it's done sort of poorly. I know Susan Lucci did a version where a female Scrooge, and that was really good. I enjoyed it. Was it a great movie? No, but I enjoyed that, and that was newer, so there's always that. I cannot even tell what that is. A Merry Christmas something. Looks like we got a Black Santa. I don't know. I haven't seen it. This is Arthur's Christmas. Haven't seen that. Oh, Bad Santa. All right. That's going in the all right. It's going beyond A Christmas Story, because Bad Santa is, honestly, it's a terrible movie. It's not a great movie, but it's the movie that when you're 13, it's like going through the woman's underwear section of a Sears catalog when you were 10 and 11 and you were hitting puberty. You know what I mean? Bad Santa was the movie. It's not a porno, but it's, Bad Santa was around the time of the first American Pie and stuff. Scary movie, when the kids were trying to figure out. And remember, we didn't have Netflix and internet connection and all this shit, right? Well, actually, Netflix was around, but it was a DVD rental service sort of idea. But you had to find, you couldn't go and get these things unless you were 18, right? You couldn't get into the movies. You couldn't do this. You couldn't do that. You couldn't pirate stuff. So Bad Santa was this a movie that, along with American Pie and Scary Movie, it was just one of those movies that at the time, it was where teenagers who couldn't really we didn't have the free porn yet, but we could actually go and watch. You know what I mean? And it was like, oh, it's raunchy and stuff, and sort of idea when you're growing up. So yeah, I gotta give it its credit for a generation that grew up on Bad Santa before internet porn. I gotta give it to them. Is this Daffy's Christmas? I can't tell. If it is, it was yeah. Barbie's, never saw the Barbie's. Oh, Barbie's Nutcracker. Actually, I did see it. I did see the Barbie's Nutcracker, and yeah, bottom of not the best. I remember the Nutcracker one. Yeah, Barbie Nutcracker. I didn't know. I did see that. Why did I watch that again? There was a reason. We must have watched it as a group or something. And, this is Beauty and the Beast Enchanted Christmas. Top of all right. It wasn't great. The original's better, but I like my Beauty, and we have Angela Lansbury, we have David Ogden Stiers, we have, like, it's just too good. Let's jump back to the chat, see what the chat's saying. Which, I don't care if you guys see this information. I don't think there's anything that doxes me on this stuff. Let's see. So, actually, I know what I can do. I can just pop out the chat. And then go here, and then just bring the chat up when I need to. Yeah, that makes more sense. That actually makes more sense. So we got, let's see. Kane said, Home Alone, bottom of the pack. Bottom of the pack? Home Alone, the first one? Home Alone's great. Kanye said, I don't like Christmas movies at all, really? Aw, come on, man. Artist said, Die Hard top tier. I'm one of the people that says that, unfortunately, sorry, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I am one of those people. And the reason I will argue that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, because you know what that also means. That means that Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, there's a couple more. Hold on. Days of Thunder is a Christmas movie. Because, Friday the 13th. One of the Friday the 13ths is a Christmas movie. No, one of the Halloween. Is it Friday the 13th or the Halloweens? I forget which one. One of them. Friday the 13th is a Christmas movie. Because it's taking place during fucking Christmas. They got Christmas decorations and everything in a goddamn horror movie. So, if you include Die Hard, simply because it happens on Christmas, you got to include all the other movies that technically have a scene on the 24th to 25th. So, that's why I'm like, alright, where are you drawing the line? So, if you have a better reason as to why Die Hard is a Christmas movie beyond the fact that it happens around the Christmas season, then I'm willing to listen. But yeah, I'm one of the no. Die Hard is there, but just because it happens on Christmas does not make it a Christmas movie, as far as I'm concerned. But I mean, that's just me. I don't watch. The funny thing is, I like Die Hard, and I like Die Hard 2. I like them a lot. I really like Die Hard. Die Hard's a great movie, but that's not a Goodfellas. Goodfellas is technically a Christmas movie. They have Christmas in Goodfellas. Is Goodfellas a Christmas movie? Because I would consider it a mafia movie myself, but, you know. Kanye said, hot take, Halloween movies are better than Christmas movies. There's a good argument. There's a solid argument for that. Okay, Kanye. There's a solid argument for that. I'm not saying yes or no, but there's a solid argument. Caden said Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. The movie only takes place during Christmas. The story has nothing to do with Christmas. There's my point. Caden said, what about the Star Wars Christmas special? Yeah, we burned that from our minds, didn't we? Kanye said, Caden, it's a Christmas movie because we say it is. And I say it's not. There you go. Caden said, if it only mentions Christmas one time in the whole movie, and that was at the end of the movie. Oh, well, it does also mention, he goes, ho, 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 whatever that line is. Haley said, I think it's cool. What is Boxing Day? Nope, says Haley. Boxing Day is the day after Christmas, celebrated everywhere but America. Like, people that celebrate Christmas. Boxing Day is the day after Christmas in Europe and Canada. So, where the masters and the servants switch positions for a day. All right, so back to the thing. Babes in Toyland, I have never seen. Casper's Haunted Christmas, I never really cared for Casper, so it's going in ho ho horrible. Daddy's Home 2. Never even seen Daddy's Home. Die Hard. Now, what we're going to do, because people believe it's a Christmas movie, and we don't have a tier for that. I could add a tier, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to put haven't seen, and I'm not going to say it's horrible. But since this is a Christmas list, I'm going to put it at the top of not the best, because it is not a good Christmas movie. It is not. This is a Christmas movie list. This is my reasoning. This is not a what is the best movie. It's what are the best Christmas movies. And I would argue Die Hard is not the best as a Christmas movie. So, Deck the Halls. Elf. Honestly, I can't stand Elf. I can't stand Elf with a passion. I know people like that movie. I can't stand it. Eloise or whatever. I forget. You know what? That one goes in the bottom of all right. I've seen that a couple times. That's not terrible. What's this one? Is this National Ernest Saves Christmas? I don't even know what that is. This is the Four Christmases one. That was bottom of not the best. Fred Claus, never seen it. Friday After Next, never seen it. There's going to be a lot of that. Frosty the Snowman, in great. Not my favorite, but in great. Is this Frosty 2 or whatever? I don't think I ever saw Frosty 2. If that's Frosty 2. I think that's the original Frosty right there. I don't know what that one is. Ghost of Girlfriend's Past. I don't think I ever saw that movie. That's a Christmas movie? Gremlins. Now, here's another one. Technically a Christmas movie, like Die Hard, but it's a fucking horror film. So I'm going to say, but I do like Gremlins, so I'm going to actually put it right below Die Hard as not the best, because as a Christmas movie, it's not very good. But as a movie, it's not bad. So it's got to go in not the best as far as a Christmas movie. Happiest Season. I don't think I saw that. Like, While You Were Sleeping, I don't know if that's on here. I don't know if it's here. But While You Were Sleeping is technically a Christmas movie as well. Sandra Bullock romantic comedy. It's not a Christmas movie. It's got nothing to do with the fact that it's Christmas. It's got to do with a dude that hit his head trying to board a train. But I don't know what Happiest Season is. Home Alone 3, actually. Home Alone 3 is right around here. I actually liked Home Alone 3. I think it's pretty good. Home Alone, the original Home Alone, I think it's got to go at the bottom of Top of the Nice. It's got to go at the bottom of Top of the Nice. We'll have ones better than that. I don't even know what this one is. Home Alone 2, we're going to put that in great. It's not as good. This Grinch movie is, once again, this is all right. It's all right. It's got some fun. We'll check the chat here in a second. Like the original Grinch is far superior. Jim Carrey did a good job. He made me laugh. There was a lot of fun scenes, and I can watch it once a year. You know, Faith Hill did a cover of a song, so it's like hell, fucking yeah. But yeah, let's see what people are saying. Kanye said, honestly, having Goodfellas in your Christmas lineup would boost the Christmas movie stock in my eyes significantly. There you go. Haley said, yep, we watch him boxing matches. That is not what Boxing Day is, but okay. Caden said, no, Disney made Hades a villain. While in mythology, it was probably the most chill god of them all. Oh, no, James Woods as Hades is the best rendition of Hades ever. That includes Ragnarok. It's so good. Caden said, if anybody would be a villain, it should be Zeus. Yeah, but no, Hades made such a better villain. Hey, how you doing? Looking good. Nice dress. Well, it's just fine down the underworld. It's a little dark, a little gloomy, always full of dead people. What are you going to do? Like, these lines cannot be... James Woods sold Hades. Like, it was too good. Kanye said you can make a documentary about all the reasons to hate Disney. That's probably true. Caden laughing. Haley said, hate Elf. Caden said, best Christmas movie is Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. Isn't that just a song? Haley said, nope. All right, we're back to it. So the original Grinch is, yeah, got to be up there, the original Grinch. And It's a Wonderful Life is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. And I say this while everyone's going to argue, how is that a Christmas movie? It only has one scene that happened during Christmas, blah, 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 blah. You were arguing Die Hard, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. It's my list. Shut the fuck up. By the way, It's a Wonderful Life has been around for longer than all of you. It's longer than me. So, doesn't matter. It's a Wonderful Life is played every Christmas Eve on the major networks in America as well for the last, 60 years. So, you don't get more Christmassy than a movie that is consistently on the major networks in all the first world countries, regardless of what else comes out, you know? So, It's a Wonderful Life is the epitome of, it is the Christmas Eve movie. You put on a fire, you have a drink, and you fucking put on It's a Wonderful Life at 7 o'clock. That's what you do. It's what you do. It's a Wonderful Life. Greatest Christmas movie of all time. I hated this Frost movie. I fucking hated it. It was horrible. Jingle All the Way is so stupid. It goes in the bottom of all right. It's stupid. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's so stupid, but I remember having some fun with it, so yeah. Krampus. Actually, you know what? Krampus is going right above Bad Santa. Krampus was actually fun. That was a fun movie. You had some stellar performances from some like Kathy Bates is fucking hilarious in that movie. It's a horror film. It's like, listen, how about if you're naughty, you don't get coal? How about you summon evil Santa? It was great. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as a Christmas film and a horror film. Now you could argue that I also made the statement that as a Christmas film, does it make it? It's like, but it's literally a Christmas film. So it's not a horror film. It's not just because it takes place during Christmas. It's literally about Christmas. So the argument of rating it as a Christmas film doesn't count because it is a Christmas film. So Last Holiday. Don't believe I ever saw it. Love Actually. Love Actually is right around here. Honestly, it's all right. Liam Neeson has a great storyline. Alan Rickman and Emma Thompson have a great storyline. All the other ones are creepy as fuck. They are toxic. They're creepy. I think Cinema Therapy, definitely go check them out, guys. Cinema Therapy does great videos on things like toxic relationships in Twilight and what a Chad Aragorn is in Lord of the Rings. They have it's an actual doctor, a therapist, goes through and they discuss the points in the movie. And I think they just did Love Actually, and they explain why each relationship is toxic or why it's a great written relationship. And so, yeah, Liam Neeson was definitely, that was pretty good. The original Mickey's A Christmas Carol. Okay, now, once again, talking about Scrooge. This is going up here for me. This is going up here. Mickey's Christmas Carol is probably my favorite rendition of Ebenezer Scrooge. I think it's the best one. This one is a Mickey's Christmas thing, and I don't think I ever actually saw it, so I don't feel right rating it. The remake of Miracle on 34th Street goes right around here. It's a great one. We got friggin' Welcome to Jurassic Park, and we got Matilda in a movie together. It was a very well done remake. It was a very, very well done remake. Checking back with the chat. Let's see. Haley said Grinch. Don't like the Grinch. Kanye said I really like the Krampus movie. So did I. Haley said it's a legend, not just a film. I don't know what that is. Skin said hey. Kanye said sup. Skin said you doing a Christmas film tier list? Absolutely. Haley said it's a classic and I love that movie. What? The Grinch? Yeah. The Grinch is a classic. That's why it's in top of the nice list. It's in there. Skin said Home Alone, which is an S tier, and A Christmas Story are both S tier. Nah. Sorry. Christmas Story is not that great. I shot myself in the eye. The word that came out of my mouth was not fudge. Yeah. We get the lines. Okay. Now, the original Miracle on 34th. I think, yeah, you got to go right around there. You got to go, you're above Home Alone, but only slightly. Once again, guys, this order can change. I'm not one of those people that really pays too much attention to the order of the tier, just what tier they are in. Just so we're clear. Like, I could swap all 4 of these around in Ho Ho Horrible, and wouldn't really matter much. I don't know what this one is. Something about another Christmas Carol remake. The Merry something something. Oh, the Muppets Christmas Carol. Now, not the biggest fan of the Muppets. And honestly, all right. We're going to put you right there. Middle of all right. Literally middle of all right. Because... Oh, wait, what? No, it was supposed to be the Muppets, not you. The Muppets. Yeah. We're going to put the Muppets in the middle of the all right tier because I'm not the hugest fan of the Muppets. I'm really not. Never really liked them. I was more of a Sesame Street kid and a Barney kid. I never really cared for the Muppets. Never liked them. You know, they weren't my thing. But I will acknowledge it's a classic. It's one of the things, so we're going to go with it. Now this one is a Christmas something. I have no idea what that is. Oh, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Okay, all right. You know where we'll put that? We will put that at the top of all right. At the top of all right. It's a stupid film, but it's a lot of fun. I haven't seen the Christmas Chronicles. Nightmare Before Christmas. Much more of a Halloween film, so... Once again, right there, right below Gremlins. Because once again, Die Hard, Gremlins, and Night Before Christmas. All technically considered Christmas films, happening during Christmas. But are they really Christmas movies? No. So, as far as a Christmas movie goes, not the best. Right. They have to go in there. They can't really go beyond. I didn't like the Olive Story, so I'm going Ho Ho Horrible with you. All of the other reindeer. Office Christmas Party, never saw it. Rise of the Guardians, never saw it. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what a classic. What a classic. Probably above Home Alone for me. Yeah, right around here. The original Rudolph claymation. Never saw this sequel one, so I don't know what that is. Santa Buddies, never saw. Santa Claus, oh, I like this film. This is a pretty good film. We're putting that at the bottom of great. The Santa Claus is Coming to Town film. This was a fun film. Scrooged is another one. Scrooged is one of the, once again, the Ebenezer Scrooge, to me, done right. I'm going to put it above at the, I can't really put it in great, but I'm going to put it at the top of all right past National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Snow Globe, never saw it. SpongeBob Christmas. Yeah, I mean, right around here, sure. Never saw this version of The Grinch. The Perfect Holiday, never saw. Christmas Chronicle thing, never saw. This version of Frosty, never saw. Polar Express. Bottom of all right. Everyone raved about that movie because Tom Hanks was in it. I never got it. I watched it. Never got it. So let's see. Skin said, I could settle for a tier. I could settle for A tier for A Christmas Story. It went in B tier. It's middle of B tier. Just because it is a classic. Skin said, really sad what happened to the Home Alone movies after Home Alone 2. I never saw Home Alone 4, but Home Alone 3 was pretty good. Skin said the Grinch is definitely a classic. He agreed. Kanye said, they say you can tell a lot about a person by what movie they first saw Jim Carrey in. Really? Interesting. First movie I saw Jim Carrey in was probably either The Cable Guy, The Mask. I'm trying to think. What was the first Jim Carrey movie I saw? Hard to say. Helly said, no, not The Grinch. I meant the Mickey Mouse one. You never saw it and should see it. Oh, no. I probably saw it. As I said, I probably did see the Mickey Mouse Christmas, but I was always disappointed that it wasn't Mickey's A Christmas Carol, so I never finished it when I was a kid. Skin said Muppets are classics. Exactly. That's why, even though I don't like it, that's why I'm giving it. See, unlike all you biased fucking people, my list is subject to change, and I also give, like, personally, I would put Die Hard in Ho Ho Horrible, or a whole tier called Not a Christmas Movie. But I've made exceptions based on people's, this is what I'm talking about. My own bias is here, but you'll never see classics go down in the dumps without proper cause. Skip said, Nightmare Before Christmas is really a Halloween movie rather than a Christmas movie. Exactly why it's in Not the Best, because it's a rank of Christmas movies. Kanye said, I have distant memories of the Rise of the Guardians, and all I can remember is the Sandman, field of simping over Jack Frost. I have no idea what the fuck it is. Skin said, Rudolph and Santa are the most iconic Christmas figures. Probably. Caden said, what's your opinion on the new Home Alone movie? Never seen it. Haley said, Dark Crystal is not a Muppet movie. Okay, Dark Crystal is not a Muppet movie. Alright, let's go. So, this is Tom and Jerry's Christmas. I've never actually seen the Tom and Jerry Christmas. So, The Preacher's Wife. Alright, right around here. As far as a Christmas movie, it wasn't my favorite. Trading Places, that's gotta go. That's gotta go right around. Trading Places is it really a Christmas movie? It kind of is. All right. You know what? We're gonna put it down here. But Trading Places is definitely a great movie. But I would argue once again, it should almost go in the Not the Best. That one might be subject to change because it's kind of a Christmas movie. Santa Claus. Up. We're going. The Santa Claus is right here. Santa Claus is an S tier movie. Santa Claus 3, that is in the bottom of Not the Best. I've never seen whatever this one is. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I don't recognize that version. 'Twas the Night. Don't know that. Unaccompanied Minors. Don't know that. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is a Christmas special? I don't remember it. So, Christmas with the Cranks. Another great one. This is going in the great, and it's going right around here. Actually, we're going to do this. Top of great. Christmas with the Cranks is a great movie. A Year Without Santa. I don't remember that. Santa Claus 2 is not the best. It's in all right. That's right around here in all right, I guess. Can't even read that. 8-Bit Christmas. Don't even know what that is. Why Him? Oh, that's that Bryan Cranston. How's that even a Christmas movie? I don't even know. Santa Claus something. Tokyo Godfathers. What the fuck are these movies? Claus. Never seen it. Remember the Night. Don't think I've ever seen it. Holiday Inn. Never seen it. I've actually never seen Holiday Inn. Jingle Jangle. Never seen it. Meet Me in St. Louis. I don't remember it enough. I've seen the movie, but I don't remember it enough. The Man Who Invented. Never seen it. But never seen it. White Reindeer. Never seen it. What's this one? Christmas something. I can't tell what it is. Let It Snow. Never seen it. Christmas Square. Dolly motherfucking Parton. You're going up here. You're going up here. I could listen to Dolly Parton all day. A Brady Christmas. You know what? It's a bit of a classic. We'll go. The Brady Christmas is around in the all right. Hawkeye. I haven't seen the Hawkeye thing yet. Santa Ing. Never seen it. I'm assuming that's like Rick and Morty or some shit. The Holiday. The Holiday is a great Christmas film. It's in the bottom of great. Never saw the Powerpuff Girls one. A Bad Mom's Christmas, never seen. The Holiday Affair. Now, this is a classic I do remember. I think we're just going to put it in all right. I mean, yeah. 12 Days Christmas, never seen it. Die Hard 2. Once again, not nearly as good as the first one. Die Hard 2, honestly, you're going right around. think you have to go right around there because you're not really a Christmas movie. Never seen that one. And White Christmas. Oh, White Christmas. Going way, way up. White Christmas is going way, way up here. We're putting you right there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our tier list. Wow, I think we did pretty good. Let's see what people were saying here. Haley said, Winnie the Pooh? Nope, that's not a Christmas. It was a special. Skin said, wow, Griever, you've seen a lot of Christmas movies. I've not seen a lot of them, apparently. I don't know a lot of these ones. Or I don't remember them. Skin said, why is Hawkeye here? Because the Hawkeye thing is happening during Christmas. Kane said, The Shining is not a Christmas movie. Is The Shining there? Is that what? I didn't see The Shining. Kind of said, I've seen Hawkeye and it's pretty great. Other than the ending to Hawkeye sucks. Oh, okay. The Shining was here? I don't see The Shining. Is The Shining here? I would have put it here if I saw it. I don't see The Shining. But maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, so once again, It's a Wonderful Life, probably the greatest Christmas movie ever. Charlie Brown's Christmas, the classic cartoons have to be ranked fairly high. You know, you have your Charlie Brown, Where's Garfield? I don't know. But there's Charlie Brown, Grinch, Mickey, you know, that kind of stuff, Rudolph, right? Then you have, of course, your other classics like The White Christmas and Miracle on 34th Street. Then you have The Santa Claus and Home Alone, which just, for me, just, you got to. Then followed by movies that I also really love. Christmas with the Cranks is definitely, I'm surprised it could honestly, that one could fluctuate to S tier. Easy. Frosty the Snowman, not my favorite cartoon, but definitely a good classic. Home Alone 2 was fine. Miracle on 34th, the remake was good. Santa Claus Coming to Town was a great movie. And The Holiday is probably one of the best romance movies I've seen. I really love that movie. Scrooged is one of my favorite renditions other than Mickey's of Ebenezer Scrooge. It's probably my favorite. National Lampoon, of course. Beauty and the Beast, Enchanted Christmas. Krampus. You know, Christmas of the Square. You know, Dolly Parton. Got to do it. Lorelai Gilmore. You know. Lauren Graham. Bad Santa. Yes. Yes. Home Alone 3 was not as bad as people thought. Santa Claus 2. And then we start to go downhill, as you guys can see. Christmas Story and The Grinch only got these positions because they're sort of classic. Same with Muppets. The Brady Christmas was, you know, okay. Like, this is where we start to go downhill as far as I'm concerned. Once again, most of the ones in Not the Best are either just not very good or I don't consider them Christmas movies. Die Hard, Night Before Christmas, Gremlins, Preacher's Wife. These type of things, I don't Die Hard 2. They're not really Christmas movies to me. And then the rest of these I have not seen or I don't remember enough to actually judge. So, there we go. So, let's exit out of the Windows capture. Exiting out of the Windows capture, and we can close the chat. Yeah. So wasn't that fun? That killed some time, didn't it? That killed some time. Skin said Hawkeye was great, but shouldn't be on this tier list. Okay. Skin said The Shining is here. I didn't see it. Caden said The Shining is not on the list. I was just saying it wasn't a Christmas movie. Caden, are there people who actually think The Shining is a Christmas movie? Skin said more tier list after this one. I mean, I suppose I could. I should try to get Miskin here to help me out with some of this shit. Haley said Friday the 13th is 100% not a Christmas movie. I mean, no, it's a fucking Halloween movie. Skin said Friday the 13th is here? No, it's not. Haley said it's a Halloween film, Griever. That's what I said. Sometimes, Haley, I think you just hear things. I really do. But yeah, so, yeah. I mean, we could probably do some more tier lists. I don't know what of. You know. Kind of said anime villains tier list. All right. We could try to find one, I guess. We could try to find one. Let's search anime villains. Disney villains, Yu-Gi-Oh villains, King of Fighters villains, live action villains, Barbie villains. I'm not seeing a 500 villains. Fuck that, no. Spider-Man, Naruto, movie, Bionicle, Disney, Marvel, One Piece. I'm not seeing a just anime villains tier list. I'm not seeing one. So maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. Unless you guys can find a link and post it in the Discord. Yeah, how about we do that? How about you guys go find a list that looks semi-decent? How about I make you guys work for this? You guys go find a list, a tier, and then post it in my Discord if you find a half-decent one that you want me to do. How about that? And I'll look at them. I'll give you guys about 5-10 minutes. And I'll look at them and maybe we'll do them all depending on how many links I get. Or, you know, we'll do them. How's that? Rather than me try to find a half-decent one, you know. Caden said yes. Kanye said anime villain tier list. And Haley said do a best manga tier list. Caden said I have 100% anime villain tier list. I don't know what happened to it. I will find a list. There we go. There we go. There we go. I gotta pee anyways. So I'll be right back. And yeah. Yeah, I'll be right back. Let's just see for a quick second. And then we'll probably... yeah, we might VC. I don't know. We might VC. Maybe we might VC some of this shit. If we do an anime tier list thing, might need to get like Misk and Neve and some people in here just to help out with it. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'll open Discord and we'll go from there. Alright, be right back. What's up? Let's see. I said I have 100% available Untitled, blah, blah, blah. Found an anime villain list and put it in suggestions in Mixer. Okay. Good pepperoni. Sorry guys, I'm hungry. Well, let's check that. Let's check that. And suggestions. Okay. Cool. Well, we'll jump into VC. There we go. And if anybody wants to join us doing this, then sure, why not? Give me a minute, guys, to set this up. Yeah. Yeah. So, we'll jump into the general chat there. Just in case anybody feels like jumping in. And, yeah. In the meantime, we will pull up this list. I'm going to have to... What am I going to have to do this time? Oh, yeah. I know what I have to do. Let's go. Pop out the chat. And then we'll have our list. And then I'll be able to Windows capture it, and we can go from there. Now, once again, there's probably a lot of people I'm not going to recognize, but... yeah. Let's see. So, Caden said Yuha is not invincible. He got beaten in his own mythology. There you go. I don't know where that came from. Kanye said I had to leave and back. What's going on? Oh, nothing. We're just gonna do the tier list descent here shortly. Shortly. Now you know what? This will go a lot easier if I don't. This will go a lot quicker. Honestly, if I don't VC, you know, because we've already been streaming for an hour, and I thought, like, it doesn't feel like that, but it's been over an hour. So if I'm in VC, that the stream's going to go on a lot longer, and I got more shit to do, so. So what I'm going to do is, instead of VCing, I'm just going to do the tier list. Haley said, hang on, Griever. Hang on to what? I'm hanging on to thin air. Kanye said, I made sure the list had Garu. Garu's the main protagonist. He's not an antagonist. Fuck that. Let's see. Settings. Alright, so. Yeah, so we're going to call this. Yeah, sure. But we need to add a row. Add a row below. And it will be F tier. Okay. Wait, what? Ah, for God's sakes. No, you can stay as D tier. And this one, oh, I know what I'll do. Don't know. That'll be this. Okay, so we have our S to D tier, and so B's are middle of the pack, and don't know. All right, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We'll put it up on screen here momentarily, and then we'll get right on it. Let's see. Add. There we go. Adding the capture. All right, everybody should be able to see it, so let's get underway with it. All right. First things first, we have James. Looks like James anyways. Why does he have, like, a chest? I have no idea. But it's clearly James from Team Rocket. I'm James, your master. Obey me. Fucking James is a classic. He's an S tier villain right off the gate. Right out of the gate, we got an S tier. S tier. James is amazing. Come on, Ash. Let's send those women back to the Dark Ages where they belong. Right there. S tier. S fucking tier. With that line alone, doesn't matter that he's been in over 1,000 episodes of Pokemon. This man has not only stood the test of time, and has also broke the gender cross-dressing barrier back in the 90s, long before it was cool to do so, long before I saw rainbow flags spouting up all over the place and rainbow sidewalks. This man was wearing the dress, he was wearing the panties, and Jessie was wearing the pants. And it was cool. It was fine. This man broke through all those doors for so many people. James, S tier. James has a lot. In fact, as a villain, technically speaking, he's not very good. He's not a very good villain. He's actually more of like a great person in general. So yeah. All right. I don't have a clue who this is. So right out of the gate, let's get rid of that. I don't know who this is. Right out of the gate. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. These are some Hunter x Hunter people, I believe. So, should we add another tier for, like, I just don't give a fuck? Because I do know who they are. Huh. I have to think on that. Is that supposed to be... I don't know who that's supposed to be. That's a problem. Don't know. Let's see. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know who that's supposed to be. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. This is gonna be really sad. Yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be really sad. And some of them I just don't recognize, right? Like right out of the gate. It's like, yeah, let's go. Alright, don't know you. Who the fuck is that again? Don't know. Who's that? Don't know. If I don't recognize them, like, right off the bat, they're going in the don't know. It's clearly they're not cool enough. Don't know. Don't know. Is that... I can't tell. Don't know. Why is Stain on here, like, twice? Sometimes the art, I can't tell. Like, I don't know who that is. Like, I can't recognize who that person is from that angle. Dunno. 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 Man, this is sad. And, alright. So, I'm going to make another... Just for the sake of argument, I'm going to add one more row. One more row. Oh, shit. No, that's not what I wanted to do. You change to that, but I want to add a row below. Okay. Now, in the row below, we are going to add... Don't care. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make a don't care tier. Because people like you, and you, and you, like, I know who they are, but I don't give a shit. Because they're from Hunter x Hunter, and I don't give a fuck about Hunter x Hunter. Same with, who did else I see? Yeah, I know, like, Esdeath, but I know who she is, but I don't give a shit. Let's see. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I feel like I should know who you are, but I don't. I don't know who you are. 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 Who's this thing? Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. People will have to remind me. Like, they're probably going, how do you not know who that is? And I'll be like, dude, I can't tell by this one little tiny fucking picture. You know, give me the series and the name and I might know. That's the problem with these tier lists. Don't know. That's Gilgamesh, I believe. That's somebody from Demon Slayer, I think. I can't fucking tell. I'm going to go in don't know. Because I think it's somebody from Demon Slayer, but I can't fucking tell. Let's see. I know all them. I know you. I know you. I know you. I know all you. Okay. Now, why are you here twice? Yeah, I know who you are. I know you. 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 Why is Garo here twice? Know you. I don't actually recognize this guy. Don't know. Not 100%. Don't know who that is. Why are you here twice? Don't know who you are. That's someone from some weird show. I recognize the art. Don't know. That's Griffith. Don't care. Don't know who that is. And I think that's... Don't care. I don't actually know who that is. That supposed to be Dio? It doesn't look like Dio, so don't care. That's Dio. That's clearly Dio. So I'm going to put you in don't know. And Dio, you're going to stay with me there. Okay, so I think now we've whittled down the list. Now that half the list is freaking destroyed. Jesus Christ. Let's see what the chat's saying about that. Holy crap. They said, happy Boxing Day, Griever. Thank you. County said, James should be an S tier for carrying the entire Pokemon anime. This is true. Caden said, Hank Hill, #1 villain of all time. Oh, okay. Haley said, that's Light Yagami, Griever. Look at the blonde hair. No, Light Yagami's right here. Light Yagami's right here. That might be Light from the manga, but even so, if that's 2, then County said, because you don't care about the Hunter x Hunter villains really quick, here's the rankings. Guy in the green shirt is A, Hisoka is A, Corlo is A, and Miriam, I would argue, is one of the best villains on the list. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so, they're in the don't care because we're not going to ever read Hunter x Hunter. Because we have standards. Now, we can finally go through, now that we're caught up with the chat, of the characters I do know. I would argue you are not really, anyways. Alright, so, right off the gate, we got to give ourselves an S tier. S tier villain, right there. Makoto Shishio, one of the best villains in manga. Easy. Purcell. I'm going to put you in A tier. Probably be in the bottom by the end. But Perfect Cell is a very, very good villain. Frieza, the classic Frieza. Once again, bottom of S tier. Frieza is S tier. Blackbeard, B tier. B tier. Blackbeard really hasn't done anything. Like, realistically. He's capitalized on other people's achievements so far. Technically in the series, when you think about it. What has he done? He... used, I mean, as a villain, yeah, he's done some villainous things, but realistically, like, he wasn't the one who actually killed Whitebeard. Whitebeard was already dead, dying, and everybody else was fucking killing him. He didn't kill Ace. He ran away from Marineford when Shanks showed up. He became a Yonko because, like he's not, you know what I mean? He's a good villain. He's just not a great villain. Not yet. Orochimaru. Now, Orochimaru, personally, top of B. Top of, no, you know what? Bottom of A. Bottom of A. Like Orochimaru. This guy, D. D. Loser. Willing to sacrifice a bunch of people, but loser. Madara. Madara, unfortunately, used too much. B tier at best. Yuha. Yuha is a Yuha's a C tier villain. Yuha's a C tier villain. How Asakura. There we go. There we go. Then we're getting to some S tier. We're getting some S tier beauty. Dio. Honestly, Right here. Dio is not a great villain. Dio is C tier, assuming that is Dio. Dio is a meme, guys. Dio is a meme. Dio is only popular because he's a meme. He's not even a... He's an asshole with no good... He's a one-dimensional villain. He is not that good. The fact that he's not in D tier is still shocking. Shigaraki, fuck. Right around here for me, honestly. Hendrickson. Top of C tier. He was fun. Jesse. Now, Jesse is definitely... we're going to put Jesse at the bottom of A tier. Because she's a lot of... Actually, she's more so the bottom of B tier, honestly. Because when you think about it, James is the one carrying that crew. It's not really Jesse. Alright. We all know who this boy is. And we're just going to put him right there. Right there, nice and solid. He's not going anywhere. He's just staying where he is. Alright. Now, Garo, once again, is not a villain. So, this is unfortunate. As a villain. You know what? I'm going to put him in Don't Know. Because Garo is not a villain. So, yeah. Boros, D tier. Akainu or Akainu Sakazuki is... As far as a villain, I would put him right around here in the B tier. Dofi. People love their Dofi. I put Dofi above Blackbeard. Garo, once again, is not a villain, so we're putting him in Don't Know. Stain. Stain is a great villain. Stain is an A tier villain. Estarossa. Estarossa is honestly C tier at best. Escanor made him hype. Oh, this guy from, I forget what his name is. He was pretty devious. He's pretty devious. We're gonna put him right around there. Right around. He's better than Yuha. Actually, Yuha had a better plan, so let's go there. Stain is there for a second time for some reason. Asshole Brain. Honestly, he's right around here. He's with the My Hero Academia. He's not great. He's not great at all. Ukiora. Now, here we have a villain. And I think Ukiora belongs in a solid A tier. Solid A tier right there. That's just me. Now, let's check what people are saying really quick before I get too far ahead of myself. Let's see. Haley said the kid with the black hair is Zeref. Oh, from Fairy Tail. Okay. See, I didn't watch the anime, so that makes sense. Kanye said Dio is one-dimensional, but a fun villain. Same with characters like Perfect Cell. I argue Perfect Cell is a far better character than Dio. Dio only got popular because he actually has the shittiest motivation. He's more evil than Perfect Cell and has zero motivation to be evil. He's got no good motivation to be evil. He's not even a one-dimensional. He's a zero-dimensional character who's evil for the sake of being evil. At least Perfect Cell was born and bred with that in his brains. At least we can go with that. That's one-dimensional. Kanye said 7 Deadly Sins doesn't have a lot of good villains. Other than Dirty Eddie, and she's not really a villain. That's true. Haley says yes. Okay, Zeref. Yeah, so we know who Zeref is. So Zeref, honestly, as a villain, I'm going to put Zeref at the top of C. Zeref was not a bad villain. Our man. Wrath. Wrath is going. I think Wrath has to go at the bottom of S. Wrath is, yeah. Same with Light. Light is going to be at the bottom of S. Yeah. Light's going to be at the bottom of S. Let's see. Lucci. Honestly, for me, you know what? We'll put you in the middle. We'll put you somewhere here in C tier. Lucci's not that great. This guy, Now, Father's around here, I think. Father's around here. Father's around there. Like Wrath is a far better villain than... No, you know what? That's not fair. That's not fair. Top of B. Top of B tier. Top of B tier. Pain. Now, Pain is technically... I don't see Nagato on here. So, technically, we're counting Pain as Nagato. And I'm going to have to put Pain at the bottom. I have to put Pain at the bottom of... You know what? I'm going to put Pain above Blackbeard, below Dofi. That's where I'm going to put Pain. That's where I'm going to put Pain. Aizen. Motherfucking Aizen is going to be, let's see, above Frieza. James is going right here. Now, James is going at the bottom. Sorry, James. Sorry, we love you. Shishio and How, I think we go... Yeah, this is looking okay to me. This is looking okay to me. Oh, yeah. The Man. The Man with the Shades. The Man with the Shades. Honestly, as far as a villain, I mean, he's a good villain, but is he a great villain? Envy. Envy's right around here. Oh, like when this was on. So top of C. Now, yeah, top of C. The Arl. Now we already have you. Majin Buu. Majin Buu is a villain. Majin Buu is a villain is just right around here. Honestly, yeah. Majin Buu is not a great villain. Right around there, yeah, probably around there. Old Spirit Detective. Now there's my man. I'm gonna put you at the top of B. I'm gonna put you right below Father. You're good. Gilgamesh. Honestly, for me, Gilgamesh is right around here. He's like middle of C. He's not great. The Major. The Major you could have fun with. I'm gonna go that he's better than Black. Middle of B. Better than Black. He's better than these ones, I could argue. Is he as good as Dolphy or Pain or Father? No, not exactly. The Major's good, but he's not great. Not to that level. This is Anna, whatever her name is. She was a good infiltrator. She was fine for a little bit. Honestly, I'm gonna put Dio down at the D for Dio. I'm gonna put you right above Shigaraki. So you're now Lelouch. As far as a villain, I don't consider him a villain. But if we're gonna consider Lelouch a villain, then I think we need to put him. If we're gonna consider him a villain, I think he needs to go right in A tier. I think he's really solid. Some people are gonna be like, "How is he not in S tier?" I'm like, cuz. Now this guy from Demon Slayer. The man that caused all the problems for no real good fucking reason. Honestly, as far as a villain goes, he's kind of trash. And Naraku, once again, same idea with Naraku. The difference is I like Naraku a lot more than these people, so we're going to put Naraku right around here. Naraku has some nostalgia. Naraku has some classic nostalgia, so we're going to put him above Lucci. Yeah. Naraku's going right around there. I'm sorry. Naraku's not a great villain. He's not really, but there's some classic things. And the voice, there's a lot to love. I got a soft space. I'm putting him, he belongs in the bottom of C. I'm putting him at high C for nostalgia purposes. I'm not going to lie. And where's Crocodile? And Goku Black. Honestly... right around here. Not great. Like at all. Right around there. So this is our tier list. Now I'm trying to remember some of these people. I probably do know them if I had like more context or like what series they're from. I might know it. I can't recognize them right off the bat. Like, I don't see my Sailor Moon villains or anything anywhere. Like, I don't recognize some of these people. I just don't. So, yeah. I think that one's from Demon Slayer. Really do. Anyways, let's check back with the chat, see what people are saying about my list and how horrible it is. Kane said, nothing happened. The greatest of the great. There you go. Kanye said, Rash should be S tier, which he is. And Light gets knocked down from S tier in my eyes from peaking at him beating L, and then just kind of boring without him. That's not Light's fault, technically. Blame N and Mello for that, but you can't blame Light. Kane said, I'm pretty sure almost anyone that got the Death Note will get a God complex at some point. Probably. Haley said the one wearing the helmet is Kelty. Who's Kelty? Okay. Kanye said, which series has better villains? Seven Deadly Sins or Fairy Tail? Probably Seven Deadly Sins. Probably Seven Deadly Sins. Haley said Boo was villain, but he is good now. Yeah, but I'm including Boo as Super Boo, Evil Boo, Kid Boo, all the Boos. Kind of said, I disagree with most of this, but I won't start a debate because it takes too long, but overall it's an okay list in my eyes. Haley said manga tier list. Oh, a manga tier list. Well, people need to post links. The things, a lot of these are arguable. Just to give Kanye a little bit of credence to say he disagrees with the list. Here's what's not, as far as I'm concerned, arguable, is my S tier. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 villains are stellar villains. Makoto Shishio is just one of the greatest written. Like, he's like the OG. Frieza's the OG evil warlord villain. Let's just be real. He was when anime got popular, he was the face of evil. It works. Like, you got to give credence where credence is due, right? Now, same with James. Classic, and we're doing it somewhat for the lulz, but James is an actually well done character. In all honesty, as far as a villain, is he a very good villain? No, not at all. But he's an S tier character. Wrath and Light, I don't think are arguable. Wrath is from one of the greatest, just one of the only non-flawed animes I've ever seen in my life, which is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. There are no plot holes. Then you have, so it's 10 out of 10 there. Then you have Light with the Death Note and stuff, a very big classic. If you want to bump Light down to A tier, that's fine. I just argue that he would be S. Aizen is... The Soul Society arc is the greatest, and stop talking about Hunter x Hunter, it's not better. Soul Society is the greatest arc of shonen manga, and Aizen was the face and reason for that. So it's just too big a reveal. And How Asakura. So, like, it's just, these characters sort of show the face. Now, you want to argue, like, some people don't think Ukiura is as good as A tier and stuff. That's fine. Lelouch maybe can go in S tier. Cell being as high as A is a little much. I'll grant you that. Orochimaru is part of the reason I kept reading Naruto. So, for me, there's a personal bias there. Stain was just the only reason to continue reading My Hero Academia. And some of the others. Like, some people think Dofi's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Dofi is a two-dimensional character. He's got a shitty backstory, but all his shitty backstory proved was that with other people in the same situation, a.k.a. his brother, that he was a mad as a hatter from the get-go. So he didn't actually develop. He was already a spoiled, whiny brat who was fucking insane, and he just had the means to do it. But he went through all the exact same hardships as his brother. His brother turned out totally different. So don't blame the hardships for how Dofi turned out. Dofi would have turned out this way had he stayed a celestial dragon. You know, so it's just, you know. I'm trying to think of who else people would put in S. Probably Dio, but once again, take away the memes. Take away every meme. How is Dio a great villain? He's not. So, I'm trying to think of anything else that's really controversial. The don't knows can't be controversial because I've never seen them, and same with the don't cares. So, let's see. Yeah. But anyways, Haley said Celty is the one in the helmet from Durarara. Oh, okay. Never seen Durarara. Kanye said, I agree with the S tier. Oh, really? I just think some of the... Well, that's nice. I just think some of the Naruto villains should be higher. Obviously, I'd put Hunter x Hunter higher, but you don't care about that series, so I can't blame you. Fair enough, fair enough. Honestly, I think for a guy who hates Naruto, I put some Naruto villains quite high. Wouldn't you agree? Like, there's an A-tier Naruto villain, Ino Orochimaru, who is obviously the best one. We have Pain in the middle of B tier. Would you really put Pain over Dofi? I mean, I'm okay with that, but I don't know. Father is, once again, is he the greatest villain? No, but he's also from the greatest series, and part of the reason is the plot with this villain. Yu Hasako, so, and so... I put Pain above Blackbeard and Akainu. I mean, Jesus. Madara, realistically, how is he a great... See, the problem with Madara as a villain is he's being controlled the entire time. I mean, if you want to forget the last 50 chapters of Naruto and say that Madara is the final villain, that's your headcanon to go ahead. But Madara being used like a puppet makes him very one-dimensional to me. Is he a great flexer? Sure, but so was Hendrickson and Estarossa. Notice where they are. They're down here. They're down a tier below the Naruto villains. Notice that the Seven Deadly Sins villains are below the Naruto villains. So, and I like Seven Deadly Sins, and I don't like Naruto. So, it's definitely, let's see. Kanye said, Celty isn't a villain. She is the main protagonist. Haley said one of the main protagonists. Well, then I don't know why she's here. Garo isn't a fucking villain either. So I don't know why he's here. And technically Light's the protagonist too, so there is that. Who else was here that's not a villain? There's characters here that aren't villains. Anyways. Yeah. Anyways, quite a list. Oh yeah, Lelouch. Lelouch is not a villain. How is Lelouch a villain? I mean, technically you could look at him as a villain, but yeah. Anyways, there we go. So, that was that. Did you guys have fun? Did everybody have a good time? I thought that was kind of fun. There we go. A tier list for the ages. Tier list for the ages. So yeah. There we go. We did a couple of tier lists. Haley stated the obvious that Light is from Death Note. I know. He's in S tier. There's a reason he's in S tier. Because he's a great fucking protagonist. But he's technically a villain, but realistically, we're following the villain, so technically the villain is L, but Candy said I had a good time. There we go. There we go. At least I got to find it like Hao Asakura, Sosuke Aizen, Shishio Makoto. Like, these are the greatest villains of manga. Because one of the things is, the most heinous thing you can do does not mean you're the best villain. Like, doing the most evil shit, if it's done because you're one-dimensional, doesn't make you a great villain. A great villain is complex, right? You know what I mean? So, there's a certain level of complexity that I find that some people lose. They're like, oh, well, like, this person raped. And it's like, once you use the R word, everyone goes nuts, right? It's like, oh, well, that's so heinous. They have to be a top-tier villain. It's like, no, they don't. They don't have to be. Like, if they're not well written, if they're one-dimensional, look at Dio. Dio, as far as I'm concerned, for you guys, just so you know, one of the things that I hate the most is animal cruelty. You guys know that. Animal cruelty is the thing that I just go, nope, burn them at the stake. I'd kill... Someone chops the head off a dog, I'd rather kill them than kill the guy that killed 3 people. You know? If I had the bullet, I'd shoot the guy who killed the dog first rather than the guy who killed 3 people. They'd be first on my chopping block. That's the way I would go. But the thing is, Dio killed a dog. And in part 1, Dio killed a dog. So, automatically, for my personal taste, he's one of the most evil villains. He's one of the most evil villains because he killed an animal, right? Brutally. Killed him. So for me, from my personal perspective, is that one of the most evil things a villain has done? Sure. Is it more evil than some of the things that the S-tier villains have done? Sure. But Dio has 0 dimension or motivation to why he's doing this. None. None whatsoever. I read part 1, 2, and 3. He literally hates the Joestars because he does. I read part 1 twice. He literally just does because his father took advantage of the Joestars and lied, so he hates the Joestars. And then they took him in and treated him fantastically, and that never warmed his cold, dead heart because he doesn't have one. You know, like literally, Dio's a terrible character, so it's fucking hilarious. Haley said, do a manga tier list, please, if somebody finds me one. Kanye said, guys, I think Madara is from Naruto. No, you're wrong. Kanye said, also, have you seen Arcane? No, right now I'm trying to catch up on the newest Shaman King series. And then I'm still watching season 2 or whatever. And then I've got to catch up on... I got to see Spider-Man No Way Home. And then I've got to see The Book of Boba Fett. And then I've got to see... I got a lot of shit to watch. That's coming priority. Kind of said, I hear Dio gets more character, add actual motivation in part 6, but I haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, see, I haven't either. So the fact of the matter is that Dio, up until... If Dio's not a great character until part 6, if he's got no real depth until part 6, he's not really a great character. He's not well written. If you had to wait 6 parts, the series could have been axed after 3 parts. So is that your argument? Oh, this series would have had the greatest villain of all time if you had let me go for 20 years. You know? That's a piss poor excuse as far as I'm concerned. You know? Like, I'm not one of those people that's hauled the whole 1 episode rule, 3 episode rule, 5 chapter rule, any of that shit. I'm not one of those people, but there does come a point. Like, I can't tell someone, oh, read the first... You didn't like the first 100 chapters of a series? Well, read the next 200. I'm sure you'll get into it. No, if you don't really like the first 100 chapters of a series, chances are you're not going to like the next 100. You know what I mean? Like, there comes a point where you just say no. You know, there's got to be a cutoff, right? Like I said, Boa Hancock kicked a kitten in One Piece and a dog, I believe, too. Didn't she kick a dog after that? Yeah, see, I don't like Boa. People like Boa, and I'm like, she's unforgivable to me. She kicked a fucking kitten. She fucking done. I don't care how big her titties are. They ain't gonna be motorboated by yours truly. That's for sure. For one thing, my wife would fucking slaughter her. Conquers hockey. Talk about Conquers hockey. She'd fucking Conquers hockey the shit out of Boa. Let's see. Kanye said, I'll find a manga list. Awesome. Haley said, actually, Madara is in Naruto, episode 322. No, that's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. Haley said no to something. No to something. Why are all these people on my road? Like that. Oh, there we go. Nemi's in here and said, hey, yeah. Alright, so we found a manga tier list, apparently. A manga tier list. Do not rank their anime counterparts. Yes, that is true. How many we got here? Oh, look at this. We got quite a few. Quite a few. Now, quite a few of these I'm not going to recognize from the title, so you guys are going to have to help me out. Like, from the volume cover. So some of you guys are going to have to help me out. But I already see some great ones, and I see some I don't recognize. And some I do recognize, but have not read. This is mostly shonen by the looks of it. Just doing a quick look. There's some seinen. But yeah. Yeah, I see some that I recognize. Some I know I probably have read. Like, for example, the Tokyo Ghoul Read cover. How the fuck would you ever, like, if you didn't recognize that, you'd never guess that was Tokyo Ghoul, you know what I mean? Like, I really wish they would just have the fucking names on these things in tier lists. I really do. Be a lot better. It's in the general on my server. Thank you, Kanye. Yep. We'll get underway with that. We'll get underway with that here in a second. Yeah, we can do that. Why not? We can do that. That sounds like fun. Sure. Alright, let's close out of that. We have that popped out. We have this pulled up. So all we have to do is Windows captures coming back. So you're not going to see my beautiful face anymore. I got a haircut for you guys and everything. And this is how you guys treat me. It's so sad. But yeah. Anyways, let's jump into this one. You guys are probably going to have to help me a little bit here. Let's see. Because the first one, I don't even know what that is. So we're going to have to rename E tier. We're going to rename E tier right off the bat as in don't know. Okay, so we have our don't know tier. So, alright, first things first. Bleach, S+. Magi, S+. Actually, just S. Haven't read Monster. Don't know what this is, but I feel like I should. Nana. I don't know this. Yeah, see, these ones I don't know. So, not sure. What's this one? I tried to read that one, but I don't remember it. Hitman Reborn. Okay, here's one I can sing. You guys are gonna have to remind me of some of these. Hitman Reborn. Let's go. Hitman Reborn was B tier. Hitman Reborn was okay. I recognize this one, but I didn't really read it, so I don't feel comfortable ranking it. Tokyo Ghoul Re is D tier. Isn't this like Baki or something? I haven't read that. Gantz, so many people liked Gantz, and I was just like, about Gantz. Sun Ken Rock, that shit is way up here. That shit is S tier. Yeah. I feel like I should recognize that one, and I don't. D Gray Man went downhill, unfortunately, so it's at the bottom of B tier. I feel like I know this one. I'm not sure. I don't know what this one is either. This is clearly Chainsaw Man, which I did not like. I wish I could see the pictures better. Spy X Family, I have not read. Berserk, I have not read. Something I have not read. Full Metal Alchemist is clearly an S+ tier. Hunter x Hunter, that's in the bottom of D tier. You were okay. Don't think I read that. Slam Dunk, I really like Slam Dunk. Slam Dunk goes, get out of there, in B tier. This is that one that I think a lot of people are reading. I'm not sure, but I definitely haven't read that or that. I don't recognize that. Toriko, of course. Toriko. Let's do our S tier, S+ tier. Let's try to do some of the ones we know. Attack on Titan is way down here. Hajime no Ippo is an A tier manga. Let's do the ones we know. My Hero Academia is a you know what? It's a B tier manga. B tier. Top of C. And actually, I'll put D Gray Man below that too. What else? Claymore. Claymore's bottom of B. Claymore's. A lot of people like Claymore a lot, and I never really got it. Black Lagoon. I think that's above Claymore. above Claymore. What else we got here? Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen, that's a fun one. Jujutsu Kaisen. Where to put you? I think you're at the top of B tier. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a safe place for you. We'll do one more and then we'll check the chat. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is the... Yeah. C tier manga at best. Kind of like it more than My Hero Academia at points, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's check what the chat is saying about it. Let's see. So, Nathan is in there and says, "Hey, Griever. Kanye said goodbye to the haircut. Well, temporarily. Kanye said, I haven't finished Magi, actually. The one with the guy with the white hair is Kengan Omega. The one with the guy with the white hair. Oh, is that it? So I haven't read that yet. I don't know what that is, and I don't know what... Is that Samurai 8? I think that's Samurai 8, because that shit's trash. It's going way down here. I don't know what this next one is. Nathaniel says, Griever, have you read Ashimon or Doran? I've been reading the Doran one, and I've been reading Ashimon. I like Doran better. Nathaniel said, Jujutsu Kaisen is not even A. Wow, I did not expect this. Like, I'll tell you why. Because in all honesty, there's flaws with it. Like, there's a lot of things I don't like about Jujutsu Kaisen. There's a lot of things I do like about Jujutsu Kaisen. But looking at my ranking, I could not put Jujutsu Kaisen above Hajime no Ippo, or Sunken Rock, or Magi, or Toriko, or Fullmetal Alchemist, or Bleach. You gotta remember, like, the tiers, like, potentially it could end up at the bottom of A. Like, it's the top of B, so it could be the bottom of A, if you want to look at it that way. I said JJK is an A-tier manga, but it's not better than Hajime no Ippo. Like, when you first do it, you sort of have to figure it out. Like, things could shift. Like, it might end up in the bottom of A. It depends on what else ends up in B, right? Like, I think it's clearly better than Slam Dunk and, well, actually, I really like Slam Dunk, but that's personal. And Black Lagoon, Claymore, Hitman Reborn. But I don't think it's better than Hajime no Ippo or any of the other 5 manga I put on top. So we're just going to have to go with that. We're going to have to go with that, people. Just for right now. Might change. Dr. Stone. All right, Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone, personally, I think is... All right, here's what I'll do to appease you people. There we go. Dr. Stone is better than Jujutsu Kaisen, but I'll put Jujutsu Kaisen in the bottom of A. I recognize this manga, but I don't remember it enough. This one, I feel like I should know, and I don't. Bakuman. I do like Bakuman. Bakuman's pretty freaking solid. Bakuman is... Yeah, Bakuman's around there. I don't know what this is. I have no clue. Oh, there's, what you call it, Haikyuu or whatever like that. It's... People love it. I honestly think it's right around here. Don't know this one. Don't know this one. Don't know this one. Promised Neverland was trash. Right around here. Right around here. Trashy trash. Never seen that. Beastars. Never read it. Don't know what that says. Don't know what that is. This was a good manga. This was actually a very good manga. This one's going right around here. I liked it. Act Age or whatever it was called. It got canceled because Buddy's like a pedophile or some shit. Way of the House Husband was bottom of B. Naruto. C tier. One Piece. The next piece of One Piece is clearly an S tier manga. Death Note. Death Note is also, once again, S tier. S tier. Dragon Ball. This encompasses, I imagine, Dragon Ball Z and everything else. I'm going to put that at the bottom of S tier for me. Actually, I'm going to put it above Magi and Sunken Rock because I love myself. I love my Dragon Ball Z. Like, that was the OG. Like, you got to remember. The original transformations were Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z. Everybody doing transformation nowadays, color, hair changes and shit. Who do you think did it first? Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Kingdom. Kingdom. Kingdom was some greatness for a long time. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to put it right here in A tier. I'm going to put it right there in A tier. Because I had some problem with it. Great Teacher. Great Teacher was, of course, great. So we're going to put Great Teacher right there. Right there. Vinland Saga. I've never actually read Vinland Saga. I don't know what this is. I didn't like this manga. I recognize it. I tried to read it. Wasn't the hugest fan. We'll put you right around here. I forget. I read it a while ago and I forget it. Don't know what that is. Steel Ball Run. Oh, Steel Ball Run. I don't think I read Steel Ball. That's a JoJo, isn't it? Isn't Steel Ball Run JoJo's? So I haven't read that yet. Don't know what that is. Fucking what the hell is that? Blue Exorcist. Let's go. Blue Exorcist is right around there. I like Blue Exorcist a lot. The Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul for me is right here. Right here in a solid B. Solid B. It was very, very good. Assassination Classroom. Also, going right there. Actually, I think I like Assassination Classroom more. I think it's going right around there. Right around there. One Punch Man. I think that was the... do I like it better? I like it better than the D's. Do I like it better? I like it better. I like it better. I like it better. I like it... Bottom of B tier. Bottom of B tier. Top C. Just to piss people off. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Black Clover. Black Clover. I think Black Clover is better than My Hero Academia. And better than One Punch Man. So top C. Top C tier. That's that Fire Force thing. I never read that. I recognize this one too, but I don't think I remember it. And these two I don't know. So, there we go. Missing a lot of mangas here, though. There's so many more mangas. Where's my Shaman King? You know? Where's my Inuyasha? Where's my Kenshin? Give me the good shit, and you'll see more in these fucking tiers. Let's see. Kanye said Dr. Stone is probably the best current running manga in Shonen Jump. Also, to curiosity, what is your main complaint about JJK? The culling game, to start. Kanye said, what is your favorite transformation in Dragon Ball Z? The OG Super Saiyan! Super Saiyan. The original, just OG Super Saiyan transformation. When they all did it, it was awesome. When Trunks did it, when Goku did it, when Vegeta did it, when Gohan did it, it was all good. So actually, my favorite transformation moment is probably Gohan going Super Saiyan 2 against Perfect Cell. That's probably one of the best transformations of all time. Just as a scene, as a conclusion. It works narratively, it works storyline, character development. It does everything. It's perfect. And you spell favorite wrong. But yeah, that's probably my favorite, the OG. I like the Kaioken and stuff, but yeah. My main complaint with JJK, the culling game. Culling game. It's feeling a little Hunter x Hunter complicated to me. I've been enjoying most of the chapters so far, but I didn't like the idea of it to begin with. Nobara is a horrible fucking character. Shibuya, everyone praised Shibuya like it was crazy, and it was like, yeah, it was crazy, but there was some chapters that was like, alright, you know, I binge read it, so it must have been different week to week, but yeah. So yeah, looking at our tier here, in the S plus, with personal bias, of course, we have two of the only relatively argued perfect manga, Full Metal Alchemist and Death Note. And alongside, we have some of other greatness, being Bleach, Toriko, and One Piece. The real big three. Fuck Naruto. Bleach is probably my favorite manga of all time, so there it goes. Toriko is definitely the best hype manga of all time. I don't think that could even be argued. So there you go. And if you haven't read Toriko, you don't understand. It's the best hype manga. And then One Piece, of course, One Piece greatness. In S tier, we have Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, that kind of stuff. It's great. It's some solid greatness. It's the OG. You got to give the respect where respect is due. Sunken Rock is where I first got introduced to art beyond Shonen Jump. I got introduced to the best current artist, in my opinion, alive today. The best manga artist today, who is Boichi. I think he's better than Murata. That's just me. But I think he's the best artist with the best style to compensate for it. My favorite style is Kubo. But arguably, I would argue that Boichi has the best pound for pound character models, thick black lines, art style, just everything is just better. And the quality, you know. Magi is a fantastic story, extremely complicated, but a fantastic story. Then we go Hajime no Ippo, Dr. Stone, Kingdom, and Jujutsu Kaisen. All definitely flawed, but definitely great. Jujutsu Kaisen is pretty great. Kingdom is very good. I haven't been keeping up with Kingdom because I'm kind of sort of done with Kingdom now. I feel like the tension's gone for some reason. I don't know what it is. Probably just me. Dr. Stone, once again, Boichi. Got to give credit where credit is due. Hajime no Ippo is, once again, like One Piece, a classic. Got to 1,000 chapters strong. Got to put it up there. And then we can just go further down the list. But yeah, so. Connie said, anyways, I need to leave. See y'all later. Alright, well, we'll be ending the stream soon anyways. We're just doing some tiers for fun. Having a good time on Boxing Day. Nathaniel said, I hope you have you already had a Merry Christmas, so I hope you have a Happy Boxing Day and a Happy New Year if we don't see you. Nathaniel said, the Higuruma has been great, but now the Megumi and Hakari stuff before the Culling Game has just been okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I didn't like the beginning of the Culling Game. I didn't like the idea of the Culling Game. The Hakari stuff was getting boring. And honestly, the last time I enjoyed a chapter was the Maki stuff. And then I started to enjoy chapters again when we had the Higuruma stuff. Now Higurama's back out of the picture. Now I'm just like, I'm waiting for stuff I like, you know. So, in all honesty, Culling Game has not impressed me much, but other than the Higuruma stuff, which impressed me highly, so I'm holding out judgment, right? But yeah. So anyways, I think we can get out of that now. So that was our list. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And there's my face again. There's my face. Let's close that. Let's get out of that. And there we go. There we go. And we have 7 likes. That's nice. Just a chillin' Boxing Day stream. We got 7 likes. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we've been going at this just under 2 hours. I'm sure, I mean, that's pretty cool. Just under 2 hours with that. That's nice. Yeah, I was going to VC. I really was. But then I just thought, like, this stream could go on quite a while if I decided to VC, you know what I mean? Like, not that wouldn't be fun, but, like, I started early on this stream just so I could get some content out, fun for everyone for a couple hours, because I'm gonna try to figure out what easy videos I can make tomorrow and stuff like that, and tonight I'm gonna figure out some easy videos that aren't reviews, maybe do some like rap reactions or something, just something easy, you know, for me, just so I can get some content out for you guys, because I'm not going to be making much in the way of content until after the new year, once me and my wife get settled down. I mean, she's going to be here I'm going to be exhausted all the day the 29th. It's the first day with her. Then the 30th and the 31st, well, it's New Year's Eve. There's going to be shit going on. And then New Year's Day is my birthday, and it's a weekend and stuff like that. There's just too much shit going on, right? So that's just how it's going to have to be. Which isn't a big deal, as I said, but that's why I didn't want to do a gaming stream. I didn't want to do Pokemon or Fire Emblem or anything like that. I wanted to do a Christmas Day stream and I forgot about it, but yeah. So, Nathaniel says, whose are your top 3 favorite characters in One Piece? Zoro, Garp, Rayleigh. Zoro, Rayleigh, Crocodile. Zoro, Jinbei. That's a hard one, actually. Okay, let's go. Alright. I got Jinbei, Rayleigh, Garp, Crocodile, and Zoro. Am I missing anybody else? No, there you go. I gave you my top 5 instead of my top 3. I can't I can't decide on my top 3 quite yet. I love my boy Jinbei. Zoro's my favorite Straw Hat, if it's not Jinbei. Rayleigh and Garp are amazing, and Crocodile is the best villain in One Piece. So. I know it's a bit of a sausage fest. There's no Nami or Robin or anybody like that. But it is what it is. So, yeah. I don't know if we'll keep the stream going very long or not. I don't think there's anything more to talk about. Trying to think on it. We already talked about Christmas gifts. Wife's coming. Delays in YouTube content. We talked about manga. We talked about anime. We talked about... Trying to think. I think we covered everything. As I said, if this was a gaming stream, it wouldn't be a big deal because I just keep gaming. But now I got to come up with shit, and where I'm not in the VC, which is what I normally do after an hour, 30 minutes, an hour into the stream, I jump into the VC, and then we get a conversation going with some VC members, and it's a lot of fun. But I don't want to start that now, 2 hours in, because 2 hours in, then I won't be able to leave until 9:30, 10 o'clock and stuff. So it'll just keep going and going and going, which wouldn't be bad any other day, but yeah. Yeah, I got wrapping to do. I gotta eat my supper. Haven't even eaten supper yet. I gotta heat up turkey dinner leftovers. Turkey dinner leftovers for our Christmas dinner. Yeah. Nathaniel said, it's okay if you end it. I came in late and I didn't really expect to be here for too long, and I'm the only person in here, I think. Yeah, you probably are. It's winding down a little bit. We stopped doing tiers. We stopped doing tier lists and stuff. Nathaniel says, well, I think I am. Well, according to my view count, it jumps. Like, there was 3 people in here a minute ago, apparently. So, it fluctuates. It just fluctuates and stuff. And God knows how well you can trust this thing. It's like trusting, if you trust the YouTube studio, then you do not trust what you guys see, versus what I see. Which one do you trust? Because they're always different. So it's like, oh, there's 14 people in here. Well, my thing says there's only 9. Well, there's 14 people according to YouTube. Well, so. Anyways, yeah, I didn't really have any other plans for this one. I was going to jump in the VC, as I said, but at this point it's a little late to be doing that. And I don't know if anybody's available. I don't know if Misk and Neve and all them are available or not. Looking at the Discord, I'm not seeing anybody too active or anything like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, I think Neve and Misk are active somewhat, but, is what it is. So, anyways, all right. Well, I think we're good. Ladies and gentlemen. thanks to everybody who jumped into the stream. We had a number of people in here, and we have 7 likes, so at least 7 people enjoyed the fun. There was Haley, Caden, Artist, Misk, Nathaniel, Kanye. There was quite a few. I probably missed some people, but there's a few people in here and stuff. And we had a nice time, nice relaxing Boxing Day, Sunday night stream sort of idea, before a lot of people's supper time and that kind of shit. So anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed. I hope everybody had a happy Christmas, a Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good Boxing Day. Once again, for the 3rd time in the stream, I will explain that Boxing Day is the day after Christmas, celebrated by many, many countries. America does not. Don't ask me why. They wanted to be different from the British, I guess. And pretty much it's where the masters and the servants of the house switch places for that single day. The army does the same thing. Officers and enlisted men swap places just to give them sort of a day late Christmas present sort of idea. Anyway, that's not really enforced these days from what I know, but Boxing Day is basically just an extra day off after Christmas. After the drinking and the turkey and the presents, you get to relax. You don't have to go to work the following day, right? That's sort of the idea behind it. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the Boxing Day stream. Hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas, Boxing Day, etc. If we don't see you again, I'm planning on trying to get some content out between now and New Year's. But if I don't, I hope you guys understand that, and I hope you also enjoy your New Year's if you don't hear from me. Hope you enjoy the beginning of 2022. Holy shit, 2022. I was born in 91, so I'm feeling pretty fucking old, not gonna lie. And my birthday is January 1st, so I'll be turning 31. So that'll be a lot of fun. Since my wife is here, probably won't be doing a birthday stream this time. But we'll have to talk about that afterwards. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas. Hope you enjoyed your holiday season, however you wanted to spend it. And I hope you got a lot of good shit. Amazon gift cards galore and all that. So anyways, drink responsibly, everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you all back here next time. Happy Christmas, happy Boxing Day, and Happy New Year's if we don't see you. Have a good one. Peace out.